Yo, what is happening? This is Shia Yashub. This is Mo Talk. We're going to get into some Colorado Buffalo talk today. I am having a hard time understanding why every time I go to my phone or go to my tablet or pull up my laptop and I see an article on Colorado Buffalo program is written in a negative light. It's like the media is having a hard time writing anything positive about Deion Sanders and his program there at Colorado. It's almost done got to a point where it seems as if the media is inciting people to get on board with let's wish the worst for this program every week. And it's simply because the media and the people of this country is not understanding what you call arrogance is not arrogance. This is proof that we are not the same. We're not the same. We don't handle situations the same. And because we don't handle situations the way that you guys who are in power handle situations, we are showing arrogance. There was a tweet by a guy by the name of Dan at Dan Sports 366. And this is what he said. He said Colorado went from a program that everyone was rooting for to a program that everyone wants to see lose every game because of how they perceive themselves. I've never seen a 4-8 team from a year prior act like they're Georgia in my entire life. Well, Dan, check this out. They're not acting like they're Georgia. They're acting like they're Colorado Buffalo. That's who they acting like. Look, teams are extensions of their coaches. Their coach is prime time. Prime time is prime time for a reason. The character that prime time Deion Sanders have is bleeding over into the team. Now, in order for them to carry that weight, they are going to have to win more games than what they win. But what you call arrogance is not arrogance, it's actually confidence. And I believe that when we as Black people show a great deal of confidence, it scares white people. You don't understand it because we are getting out of place. We are not in a pocket that we're supposed to be in. How would you like for Shedeur Sanders to carry himself? Humbly, quietly, just go out and play the game? Well, Dan, that's not his character. His character is what you were seeing. And that is what's driving him to be arguably the best quarterback in the nation right now. That confidence that you call arrogance. I don't agree with you that everybody is watching Colorado at this particular time, hoping that they lose every week. But what I do agree with is that you are probably watching Colorado every week, hoping that they lose because you don't understand the confidence that Shedeur, that Travis Hunter is feeding off of from their coach, primetime Deion Sanders. You guys can write whatever it is that you want to write. You can say whatever it is that you want to say, and you can feel however it is that you want to feel about Colorado Buffalo football program. At the end of the day, Shedeur Sanders is going to be Shedeur Sanders. Travis Hunter is going to be Travis Hunter, and primetime Deion Sanders is going to be primetime Deion Sanders. Why is there even an article written that Shedeur Sanders refuses to shake hands with Colorado State quarterback Brandon Fowler? Why is that even an issue? They just came off of a heated football game, where everybody that knows anything about football know that there was no love lost between the two programs. The coaches don't like each other. Therefore, the players are not going to like each other. You're going to write an article on Shedeur Sanders refusing to shake the boy's hand when you run clips before the game of the quarterback and his teammate talking about the social media accounts that Colorado have. And that at the end of the day, they got to strap up and come play. And that social media fans are not going to save them. Well, guess what? It didn't look like they needed social media to save them. Colorado State needed a savior. So here comes the media. Instead of giving Colorado Buffalo program props for a good game, we go find the negative. Shedeur Sanders' arrogance. So arrogant to the point that at midfield, he could not shake the quarterback, Brandon Fowler's hand, but instead he had choice words that he had to say.
You that same talking shit on Instagram. You talking on Instagram. All right, keep talking. That business. You can't fuck with me.
Y'all call that arrogance. No, that was not arrogance. That was what it was. I saw what you said on Instagram. I heard what you have been saying. Keep on talking. Guess what? You can't fuck with me. I tell you what, Brandon Fowler took those words with him when he left that stadium. I bet you when he went to bed at night, he heard Shedeur Sanders' word ringing in his ear. He replayed that game over and over again. Y'all might come to try to tear down the name of Shedeur Sanders because of his confidence that you call arrogance. But at the end of the day, Brandon Fowler, he got to live with 2 losses from the hands of Shedeur Sanders and Coach Prime and Travis Hunter and the rest of the Colorado Buffalo program. Everybody is not wishing that Colorado lose every week. In fact, there are a whole lot of people on board with the Colorado Buffalo program. I being one. What about when Brandon Fowler told Travis Hunter that he was too little? What about that? We don't bring that up. It's not arrogance, America. It's confidence. And you shouldn't be so uptight about yourself to where our confidence bother y'all. And don't nobody get into my inbox talking about we all the same. We all bleed the same blood. No, we are not all the same. We are different. Black people and white people are different. We handle situations differently. We think of situations differently. We go into hostile environments differently. We are not the same. And the quicker we can understand that we are not the same, the better off all of us will be. Understand what you are calling arrogance is not arrogance. It's confidence. And what Deion is doing in Colorado is teaching boys how to be men and how to be confident about themselves. There is nothing in any rule book that says that Shedeur has to shake hand with his competitor. There is nothing that says that he has to like him. There is nothing that says that he has to be humble. He's a winner, and he acts like a winner. So Dan, 366 Sports, you're wrong. Colorado just went from a program that everyone is rooting for to a program that everybody is rooting for. This is Shia Yeshub. This is Mo Talk. Y'all get at me.